Welcome to the Cave Crew Radio pre-show. We are about to go live on cavecrewradio.com, YouTube and Facebook. Please share the show and remember to like, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. And please leave us your comments too. Get ready. It's going to be another big show with all the latest hot topics, pop culture and weird news. Ladies and gentlemen, and I use that term loosely, here are your hosts, DK and the Big B.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DK. You're on the Cave Crew Double 2 pre-show. Big live show coming up for you in just a little while, featuring Mike Jolitz reads the news. Scotty and Chair are scheduled to appear again, and a very special guest, which we'll announce once the show begins.
Maybe.
Well, Big B and I have something that we want to talk about tonight. But Big B, first of all, you wanted to talk about phones.
So last Saturday, the day after the big show last week, we all decided to go get new phones. So we hopped over to our local T-Mobile store, which is not too far away from me. And we all traded in our phones, me, my wife, my eldest son. And actually, my father came along too, and he switched over from Verizon and got a new phone and all that.
He switched in his dial phone?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're in there, and I switched from my S8, my old S8, which is many years old, to an iPhone.
Oh, okay.
The iPhone 13 Pro Max is what I have.
I still like my S11.
See, I had the S8. I had, even before the S11. So I had an older phone, and it was time. And my wife upgraded to the S21. She's very excited about that. And my older son got an iPhone as well. So since we're all in the store, my little one has to come too because we have nobody to watch him. So they have a TV in the store, and they put SpongeBob, and he was sitting in front of the TV for a while. But as you know, this thing does take time to do because you got to transfer everything over.
Everything's got to be brought over. Yep.
Right. So it takes time. So my little one's getting a little rambunctious. My wife goes over, tells her to go over by my father, who's with a different rep, getting his phone set up. And I have my back turned. So she goes, she grabs him and starts walking him towards my father. And I hear this banging behind me. And I think because my little one's being a little rambunctious, he knocked something over. I turn around to look, and there's this guy yanking on a display, trying to pull a phone out.
Is there any way you could program that, like if you steal it?
Well, they said it's useless because the guy was able to steal one, and when I heard the noise and turned around, he was yanking on a second display trying to pull it out. But by that time, we all had the attention locked towards him. I had gotten up and started to walk over, and he ran out the door.
Now, was James turning into Spider-Man or Luke Skywalker at this point?
No, I don't even think he knew what was happening. He was just, he wanted to play Cars or whatever he wanted to play. So the guy stole one phone and was yanking on the display of another, ran out the door as soon as he realized he made too much noise, and we were all staring at him. And the police came, and they were fingerprinting and doing all the almost the entire time we were there. The police were there, like doing police reports and fingerprinting and photographing and taking evidence and video evidence and all of this stuff.
Were you interviewed as a witness?
I was not.
No.
They only talked to the staff, and one of the staff members was closer than me and got a better look at him. So they interviewed him, and then the manager, and then the manager was helping me at the time, so she had to she was working on stuff for me, and then had to go into the back to get papers and serial numbers and videotapes and all this stuff. So that made my process that much longer.
And this is a phone purchase you will always remember.
I'll never forget the day that I upgraded to the iPhone 13 Pro Max when somebody wanted to steal something.
Now, did you go for drinks after to calm your nerves?
Oh, I didn't have any nerves. I was just like, okay. I wanted to get my phone done.
New York City, ladies and gentlemen.
Whatever. He wasn't threatening anybody. He was trying to rip off phones. I could give a shit. It ain't my store. But so my father's phone got done, and my older son's phone got done more quickly than mine and my wife's. So my father took my younger son and my older son home. Once, and mine took the longest. So once mine was done, me and my wife went to a nice little Italian restaurant, which was like a block and a half away from the store for dinner.
And the rest of the family got Domino's.
They did get pizza, real New York pizza, not shitty Domino's.
Right. Okay. Now, I've never thought of this before, but is there ever a chance that we could get a new character on the show? Father.
What, my father?
Yeah.
No.
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
All right. It's worth a try, ladies and gentlemen.
No. He's not what you call fun or interesting.
Well, you never know. We bring out
No, I know, believe me.
People. I would like to ask him how he enjoyed his quail.
No, he will. No, that's not. It's not happening.
All right, we won't go to that level. I brought my wife on the show. You could at least do me due diligence.
Well, I've had my wife on the show before.
Right.
I've had my kids on the show.
Yeah. Okay, true. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see Father, email Big B, and maybe it'll happen. There's Short Side. He's first and early.
That's the fun and interesting thing about normal people.
Yeah, we love normal people. All right, I only have 2 minutes. I wanted to pull this up really quick before we go live, because I don't really want to waste time on the show. But this was a memory that you had. Yeah. Really cool. We always tell you, we've been here since 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Big B, Metal Thunder Radio, myself, Cave Crew Radio. There is the proof. A very nonchalant poster. Sunday nights on All Radio X. I don't remember that back in the radio days.
I vaguely remember doing Sunday nights, but I don't remember doing it 10 p.m. Like, we both have jobs and got to get up Monday morning. Yeah. I don't remember doing 10 p.m.
How the hell? I was much younger in 2015.
So was I, apparently. I mean, 10 p.m. And you figure we did an hour. I don't think we did an hour and a half like we do now. We did an hour, but still, that's 11 p.m. And we got to get up at, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning.
I don't remember, ladies and gentlemen, but there's the proof for those of you on the pre-show. It popped up in a Big B memory when we say since 2015, we truly mean it. And you'll see sports and TV and we still try to cover all kinds of stuff, but yeah.
And that had to be like literally the second or third show, because I remember we started in 2014. We were getting everything prepped, and we said, once the new year rolls around, we'll start.
Right.
So this is January 25th. I don't remember if we started immediately after the new year or waited a week or two. So this is like the second or third show that we've ever done.
Right.
And we were still in the mindset of it's going to be a guys show and we're going to do sports and all this guy stuff.
And we did. And we picked on Barack Obama. And anyway, we got to go live. I just wanted to bring that up as a little special pre-show memory. We got a big show ahead for you here, kids. Stand by for us here. And we've got 2 people waiting in the green room, and lots of great stuff coming up. So, as always, I just have to change a couple things here. And it's great to see Short Sai in the chat again. 2 weeks in a row. He is like a new Jeopardy champion. Here we go, kids. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Air traffic control, bring in New York. Roger that. Bring in Canada. 10-4. Gentlemen, we have liftoff.
The show is about to start.
Roger, we have liftoff.
In 3, 2, 1. Dr. MacDo, what have you found?
Captain, I have discovered a new variant.
You know what we have to do.
Damn it, Jim. No one can save us now.
Mac, what's it called?
Jim, I call it Acastus.
The Argonaut. There are only 2 that can save us now. Activate the circuit breaker, Mac.
Commencing lockdown, Commander. Contacting our source.
DK, Big B, the world needs your help. God help us, lads. We are taking the mick.
Let the shenanigans begin, boys. The world needs you more than ever now.
More laughs. More hot topics. More weird news.
Check it out.
More surprises than ever. It's Cave Crew Double 2. Only on CaveCrewRadio.com.
When the world turned their back on men with a dream and savage yearning within them, legions compelled by passion that knows no boundary, a consuming flame that defies plausible explanation, battling the forces of domestication, they find the courage to band together to experience the awesome power of the man.
I say this with all due respect.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Today's broadcast of the Masculine Feminist has been commandeered by the secret society No Ma'am.
Gonna go to a place like a shot and a beer, steak, man. Saying we can stop, get pancakes, and then we'll get laid, all right?
Why do you drink ice cold beer on a hot day?
Mr. Clevin, what else are you going to do with it?
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
The Yankees are champions of baseball. It's a power
This is Cave Crew Radio. Indeed, it is Cave Crew Radio, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DK. It's fucking freezing here, but we are live in our studios here tonight. I am live from my cave in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitter. And, of course, we are live at cavecrewradio.com. We are available wherever podcasts can be found if you want to catch up on past episodes. As it was stated earlier on our Facebook group, we are 3 away from 1,000, a big mile marker for us. All our social media is available. It's a real simple search, ladies and gentlemen. Cave Crew Radio. But on with the show. We have a big one tonight. We have all of us here, and of course we have a special guest. We have Mike Jolitz reads the news, and Big B's got his stories as well. And we never know what other secrets we're going to uncover here in the cave. But before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, I will be digressing if I do not announce the self-proclaimed president of the United States, the Duke of Urine as knighted by the Queen of England herself, the prime judge of our courts, and of course, the epicenter of something. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Big B.
Yes, live from Queens, New York, I am Sir Big B, your president-elect, the United States of America. And as always, the epicenter of something this week, I am the epicenter of all things bomb cyclone.
Oh, bomb cyclone.
Bomb cyclone.
Holy chase.
That it's scary. Look out. That's the media's version of it's going to snow.
Will we finally see the propane torch?
We can get anywhere from 2 inches to 15,000 feet. Nobody knows how much snow we're going to get tomorrow.
Yeah,
Nobody knows. So what I did is I took one of my propane tanks and put it right next to the back door. So if we do get, realistically, they're saying maybe about a foot of snow. So if I do get a foot of snow, I don't got to trudge to the back and get it. I can just open the door, pull my propane tank in the house, get the flamethrower connected, go out my front door, and start flamethrowing.
Now, of course, you will go Facebook Live, correct?
Well, I'm going to have my wife making the video. I don't know if she's going to do Facebook Live or not.
On her S11 or whatever you told us on the pre-show.
The brand new S21.
S21. I'm like 10 behind here.
Ooh.
I had an S8. Nice. I was even further behind.
So this is fantastic. So I can see. Will you put on like a Nazi helmet? And yeah, I mean you've got to be ready. You've got to put on your PPE for this.
I will not put on a Nazi helmet because I don't own one. I will have the propane tank and flamethrower in tow. That's about it.
Is there anything you strap over your shoulder?
No, I didn't get the backpack, add-on because I thought it would be too heavy and bulky trying to carry that propane tank around. So I'm going to bring it. I'll bring it out front. I'll set it like on the side so I can do the steps and get the steps all melted down. And we'll see where we go from there. You warned me that it's going to eat propane in an instant. So yes. I don't know how much propane I'll have to torch things.
You may get a third down the driveway, but I'm sure you've taken firefighter training in your youth. You've got to go side to side.
Why would I have taken firefighter training in my youth?
Okay, so what you got to do is you got to turn on the tank. You've got to point the flame. Is said flamethrower in studio still?
It's back there.
All right, you're going to have to grab it later to show the people that didn't see it. You've got to point the flamethrower away, turn on the propane, allow it to bleed into the hose. Now, is there a switch or do you have to do this with a match?
No, there's a switch on it.
Okay, so you're going to fire the switch and you're going to go side to side. Aim the flame, get the top of the snow first, and then go towards the bottom.
Gotcha. Work your way down.
You are better than what the fuck was John Cena's character in the latest Isbia? What was that movie we watched with the Harley Quinn and what the fuck was John Cena's character in that?
So it's good when you make a reference and you don't know what it is.
I can't remember. It'll come to me later.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
Anyway, bring in the junior assistant byproduct, whatever the hell he is. He looks like he's in prison right now because he probably fucking blew up that bridge in Pittsburgh. But anyway, bring him in, Big B.
So coming to us live from the Steel City, the one who looks like he's drinking a gallon of V8, the junior assistant intern, the only two-time loser of Believe It or What, Scotty in chair.
Hello. Welcome to Pittsburgh. And President Biden was out here and he saw the bridge and our governor decided that it was a disaster, so he declared it a disaster, which makes no sense.
Did Biden know what he was looking at?
It's a disaster.
That I'm not sure.
On stage, Joe Biden's a disaster anywhere he goes. Fuck Trudeau.
He is a complete and utter disaster. That's 100% correct.
Correct. Yeah, definitely.
No better than our prime minister is 25,000 truckers parade up to fucking Ottawa because they're not inoculated and they can't cross the border to get goods across. And I'm not going to be able to get toilet paper.
Let me say, Chris Apthorpe is already ahead of us for next week. He says, next week's show, man blasts himself 18 feet to the air in freak explosion trying to blowtorch snow from driveway.
We're going to get the torch to join us. We are the kings of inanimate objects, Joe, aren't we? We have a chair, and next we're going to bring you torch. There's not going to be any room for show notes anymore. There's going to be the Scotty and chair and Big B and torch.
That's right.
What am I going to have?
After Mike reads the news, you'll have torch with us.
Come on.
Oh yeah, don't forget table.
John Cena's character. He was like Captain Justice or something like that. Isadore was freaking out. There was one scene he was in his underwear. I thought she was going to lose her shit. Anyway. So, Scotty, this bridge exploded today. Biden was there. Was it an attempt on Biden's life?
Some people wish it was. But no, unfortunately, from the article I read, that it was on the list of bridges that were supposed to be taken care of, but was never funded by the government to be dealt with. And there was pictures of pipes and stuff rotting and things like that. So it took a bus and I think it was like 5 cars to take it down.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Democrats at work. They let bridges burn, and our idiot, fucking, useless president stands there and watches it.
Scotty, can you please wear? I don't know where you got that sweater from, Old Navy or.
I'll change it out here in a minute.
I don't know. No, I love this sweater. You look like a fucking prisoner on death row.
I am a prisoner. I have nowhere else to go. I'm stuck in it's a 10 by 20 room, so. It's not too bad.
This room keeps growing.
It's bloody cold over there.
I feel like I'm playing Myst or something. This room keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Or smaller. It's smaller or bigger.
Now that you say he looks like a prisoner, he with the curtains in the background or whatever, the blanket in the background, whatever it is, blocking everything. It looks like the shows that I watch on the Investigation Discovery Channel when they're talking to inmates, and they put up the background so you don't see the rest of the prison. That's exactly what this looks like.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but
pretty much it
was called Peacekeeper. Thank you, Isbia. If you would have answered questions like that on Believe It or What, you'd still be in the tournament.
DK, that's not nice.
I don't really care. She's upstairs. I'm downstairs. There's lots of coaches here to sleep. You do, though. You look like a satanic serial killer tonight.
Huh.
And I've got an idea. I have a plan. I think I just got sworn at in like PG.
You certainly did.
Oh, you did. You sure did.
How does that?
There might be a couch. There might be a couch in your future.
How does that translate on your iPhone 13, baby?
It still means fuck you.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was just checking my dictionary.
I think that's universal.
So you look like a serial killer. I'm thinking to myself here. I'm getting my imagination going here, Scotty, before we bring our guest in. Is the next time you get like one of those conjugal visits or whatever they're called with Angie and the dogs, I think you should bring Chair and distract everyone and go into her bedroom and do a bare bum fart on her pillow. And that will cause that will cause her to get pink eye.
Okay.
The germs will be stronger if you bear bum fart.
I am very confused about that entire statement.
So
I am too. I am completely bewildered.
if
about
prisoner
that.
number 71218 walks into Angie's just to see the dogs and the cat or whatever other animals, their newts or whatever the fuck's kicking around, and
Okay, well, if I'm
he sneaks into Angie's bedroom. He drops his drawers. Not a fart through your pants, not potent enough. Does a bare bum fart. Gets the germs on her pillow. When she lies down to go night-night, she will get pink eye.
But you originally said he's going over there for a conjugal visit.
Well, to visit the pets, whatever you call that.
A conjugal visit means they go to have sex.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think that's going to happen either.
Do you want me to put Scotty on full screen? Would you want a conjugal visit? Come on. He's better do a bare bum
fine.
fart.
You guys are fine.
Short size says he just needs some medical headwear.
All right, there you go.
But doesn't a conjugal visit mean that someone comes to me since I'm in prison? So I'm not allowed to leave?
I'm just going to tell you about my new secret weapon, the bare bum fart. This thing is 100 times more powerful than a Dutch oven. Just telling you. All right, Big B, I got to find our guest.
Oh, Jesus. Pink eye for pets, Short Size says. We may have an early entry into the show name. Pink eye for pets.
I'm telling you, man. You do your bare bum farts. Anyway, who's introducing?
There's one too.
Here comes our guest.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me please introduce Captain Canada, the one and only Jason Scott.
He has a weird curtain behind him too.
I know. It's like a hostage situation. We are broadcasting on CNN and we have two hostages here. I'm waiting for them to hold up newspapers to show the date. Please, everything is okay. Tell my family I love them.
Yes, Isidore, can you please bring me a bath towel to hang behind me? Or like an old flannel sheet or something. You've got to have something up there.
Notice, I gave him a nice intro, and he still hasn't said a word.
He's been pissing his pants in chat. He likes what we've been talking about.
But he's very quiet. He still hasn't said anything.
He hasn't said a word, and hello? How's it going?
Shut up and give him a chance. Captain Canada. Hello.
I don't think he can hear you.
He's laughing.
I don't think he has audio.
Can you
He
turn
doesn't
your
have
mic
audio.
up?
He has.
Oh.
She did. She brought down the blanket.
I think that's a cue for the couch, dude.
There it is.
I feel like one of the team now.
Oh, he's got a curtain now too.
I've also got a curtain behind me. Now I feel like normal. Okay, thank you. Chat. All right, Captain Canada, we cannot hear you. Do you want to reboot and check your audio? You know how to do that.
Short Side thinks he's muted, and that's what we all do because we hear nothing from Captain Canada.
This is like watching. What do you call those cameras in your store, Scotty?
Closed circuit.
Watch a closed circuit camera of Jason Scott in his shower. Do you wear a hat in the shower, Jason Scott?
I want to know why Jason Scott has sunglasses on his hat. Is it sunny inside?
It's minus 35, and he's talking.
We still can't hear you.
Do we have a translator in the chat?
Where's can Amanda type what he's saying while he's talking? Can she do shorthand?
Amanda, can you let us know what he's saying, please? I feel like he's drowning in a submarine and we can't help him. It's like a Bruce Willis movie. Oh, he's gone. All right, he'll be back.
Hello? He's back. Oh, there he is.
Oh, hello,
Yay.
everyone. Good evening.
So let's hit the rewind button. And how you doing, Jason?
Living the dream, Ken. How are you? I'm here in my cave in Windsor, Ontario.
Yeah, you're in my okay. I don't recognize that curtain. Isidore must have been shopping. How's things up there in Cornwall, Ontario? Are you seeing a lot of trucks?
No.
No?
Nope. I work every day.
I work every day. You sure have a lot of time for social media. I commented on 14 of your posts today. Not that I'm not working. What's new? What's exciting? Jason Scott, ladies and gentlemen, unlike Scotty, is one of the final 4 of our Believe It or What contest. He's about to square off in a few weeks against Amanda. We don't accept such comments.
Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that. You know it's me.
I'll bring the towel back later. Just go get one of those bath bombs or whatever the heck you got. And anyway, I digress. Scotty, she likes.
Oh.
Okay. Listen, they always say women are attracted to dangerous men. Anyway, one of our last 4, you're coming up now representing Canada against Ohio, against Dr. Mike Devine, a.k.a. Mike Denver. Are you excited? Are you pumped up, Jason Scott?
Oh, I can't wait.
He sounded like he was talking stalactite and tat-tat.
No, I said I can't wait for it. I'm excited.
Oh my God! Well, what's going on with these women? You got Amanda kissing up to you. You got my wife. No, you can't buy it. Back to the show.
Oh, ouch!
Anyway, Jason. I love how he tries to hide coffee.
And we can hear it loud and clear.
He gets popcorn lung live on.
Yes, exactly.
Take these up. They're much quieter. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to ask Jason. I had a question I wanted to ask him.
How excited he was about the trivia thing.
About the trivia thing. Yeah, that first. And then I had another question. I had a follow-up.
Still very excited.
Yes, Isidore, you can get your hair done tomorrow. Carry on. Jason Scott.
Excited.
Like you got to ask me. My check goes into your bank account. I'm acting like a fucking Gandhi on this show. It's Cave Crew Radio.
So my wife was getting her hair done tonight. I think she just got home, actually.
There you go.
Hello?
So, anyway, are you excited, Jason, about the upcoming round? Any anticipation?
Still very excited.
Okay. He's got bad internet. They must be having a bad storm up there.
Hello?
I'm right here. Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
I said I'm very excited.
We saw that. He's like, what's that guy?
Okay.
He's like Max Headroom right now. Remember that dude in the
yeah.
all the commercials? Yeah. He's like Max Headroom. Jason,
You keep asking me, so I keep saying it.
anyway, I no, I only asked you once. I think you've got us on flashback or something. Your smart TV's not working either. Anyway, you posted today a very interesting thing. Anybody that knows the show knows that he collects Blue Mountain pottery. And I was in the Blue Mountain. I was telling Big B on the pre-show. Never saw anything Blue Mountain pottery. And we explored the whole friggin' place. So there's this big Blue Mountain pottery convention. And I'm thinking of bringing the family back up there and they can zip line and shit while I go explore this Blue Mountain pottery. You must be really pumped up about that.
Oh, I definitely want to go. It's just if I want to drive 7 hours to go, I don't know.
Short Side wants to know if he can get a new washing machine, or maybe that's what Isidore's supposed to ask. I don't know.
He's giving your wife a whole bunch of ideas to ask you for things.
Okay.
And she says, your wife says, she pretty much gets what she wants.
I already found some homeless guy that'll paint the house for like dirt cheap. It's really good. I want to talk about Blue Mountain Pottery. Stop hijacking the show, everyone. So is this a major, like, are you going to bring some of your prize pieces? Like, are you going to be a vendor, Jason?
No, a buyer.
You're going to buy. I would think at something like this, it would be a buy high sort of thing, though. I think you're going to pay premium price.
There might be a few good deals.
Okay. I might be there with you.
I tell you, I sure would like a nice piece of Blue Mountain Pottery.
If I can find something, I will get it for you. You know, I'm wondering if I can get a press pass for this, Jason Scott. Can you look into this for me?
Absolutely.
Okay, because I'd like to go in. I would like to with you because you would be my expert. You would be like, you know, homes on homes. You would be my guy, and we would be exploring Blue Mountain Pottery. And Amanda and the kids and my wife can go do something. And, you know, I think it'd be fun. Jason, you were so pumped up to be on the show. It's like pulling tooth with Scotty. Like, I fucking, this is like fucking pulling teeth tonight.
I can't hear half of what you're saying.
Well, maybe you need to reboot. Come back. We should call him on Messenger. Okay, mute yourself. Oh, okay. When he comes back, we'll tell him to mute himself. And we can always call him on Messenger. And we'll still have his face. And we can go from there. All right. You want me? If you mute yourself, we can call you on Messenger. But I don't want to confuse you because that might be a lot of buttons. Okay, so, you know, you people ask us if we miss Choo Choo Stew. It's fucking deja vu.
It's the same thing
on this show.
I have to live up to Choo Choo Stew. So I have to make sure that I am in the same vein as he is. So.
I've got an idea for you, by the way. I think you should get like a canvas and some and some water paints. And while you're sitting back in that stupid fucking chair that you haven't paid for yet, you could water paint on canvas while we're doing the show. And at the end of the show, you could like show us your water paint of the week.
More likely, it'll just say "help me."
He'd have to get a fucking afro wig and put it on, and he'd be the Bob Ross of fucking Cave Crew Radio.
Hey, I can probably find one, so that might be doable for next week.
Amanda should be in chat with you, Isidore. She was out there earlier.
I'm not in it. I'm just about to come down here and make me something to eat.
What was that?
Hold on, I'm muting my mic.
I'm not in this.
Who the
Hold on.
You're already kidnapped in your fucking
Is that Scotty's housekeeper?
That's his ass.
No, it's a housemate.
Wait.
Are they one of those little miniature people that run around the pyramids in Mexico? What do they call those?
There's always drama here at the house.
Someone needs this could be good. Scotty, you got to get some of those video cameras and stick them outside your room. Who the hell is there? Get them on the show next week.
This could be like Big Brother Cave Crew Radio edition.
No, I don't want I don't want anything. I know. I don't want anybody knocking on my door wondering what's going on.
Well, they're much weirder than you are.
Oh, you don't know.
I think you got more on them than. So what's he doing? Going to everyone's door and asking for leftovers?
I don't know what's going on. It's just a lot of drama with one of the people that live here.
Could you do me a favor? Pour a cup of V8 and stick it outside your door.
No.
Okay. Fucking phantasm. This is tremendous tonight. Body armor. Okay.
Body armor.
It's like a body wash you're drinking, or what is it?
It's similar to it's.
Oh, that was a trick question.
No, I'm trying to think of what it's similar to.
I think we should have an impromptu trivia session with Jason, Scott, and Scotty tonight. It'd be dramatic.
Wow.
Whatever.
I think, ladies and gentlemen, you're getting accused of a lot of stuff here.
By the way, it's only 8:30. It seems like it should be 11 p.m. by now.
I think we
Holy
should.
Christ.
Really quick. Why don't we do Mike reads the news?
I'll come back with the flamethrower.
And you come back with the flamethrower, and you've got some great stories tonight. And if you guys are mentally capable of participating in the comments, so I got to drop one of these guys down. Let's drop Jason for now. You're still here, Jason. Don't leave. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to regroup here. Let's go to Mike Jolitz from Arizona. Gives us our weekly news.
Hello, Cave Crew Radio. Hey guys, how the hell are you? I am doing fan-fucking-tastic. It's another day in paradise out here. Hope you guys are doing well. Alrighty, guys. It is now time for the news. Arizona sold over $1 billion in marijuana since they approved sales a year ago. They also took in $186 million in taxes. Ooh, don't forget the Puff Puff Pass. No one likes someone who bogarts it. Singer and actor Meatloaf died last Friday. He was 74. My family had meatloaf for dinner. Was just a coincidence, though. We didn't eat the singer. Pokemon Go took away trades for a bit last week. Apparently, a glitch caused numerous trades between two people to get lucky Pokemon. Anyone have an idea what that means? At any rate, it's fixed and it's back up now. Green Bay Packers sucked ass last Saturday night against the 49ers. Holy shit, did they suck. So did the Buccaneers. What the hell? Talk about not deserving to win. Yeah. Got a new bottle of Sky vodka from my wife. It's a 1.75 liter bottle. Sky is delicious. Cyndi Lauper video for girls just want to have fun. Passed 1 billion plays on YouTube. I remember that video. 1 billion plays. That's a fuck ton lot, though. Damn. Sean Payton stepped on as a head coach of the New Orleans Saints. I'm looking for work. Give me a year. See what I can do. Come on. Give me a chance. And finally in the news, in comic book news, Spider-Man and Mary Jane are close to breaking up. Apparently, Spidey wants to get pegged. Mary Jane won't do it. There's a story arc I never thought I'd hear. Okay, you guys. It is now time for the weather. Heading over to Windsor, Ontario, Canada, where DK lives. Ouch, it's going to be cold, DK. On Saturday, it's going to be 19 degrees. Sunday, 26, and Monday, 27. Heading over to Queens, New York, where Sir Big B is. Saturday is going to be 30 degrees with an 80% chance of snow. Sunday, 27, and Monday is going to be 35. Lows will be in the teens. Heading over to Pittsburgh, PA, where Scotty and Chair reside. On Saturday, it's going to be 19. Sunday is going to be 29. And Monday is going to be 32 degrees. Got a chance of snow on Sunday. Alrighty. Now, and finally, in the weather, heading out here to Surprise, Arizona. On Saturday, it's going to be 72. Sunday is going to be 70. And Monday is going to be 70 as well. Low in the mid to upper 40s the whole time. Never going to get cold. Alrighty, guys. Well, that does it for this Mike reads the news. Thanks for listening, everybody. Hope you guys have a great show. I will be listening at my earliest convenience. Tschüss, ciao, and auf Wiedersehen, everybody. Later, bye-bye.
No one likes someone who bogarts it.
Chris Apthorpe has a wonderful comment. He says, tonight's show is so fucked, the Russian scammers don't even want to show up.
I agree. All right, before we bring Jason back in, we need to save ourselves, Big B. You're on the hot seat. It's time for...
Now, it's time for the news with our senior correspondent, the Big B.
I didn't know I was doing news. I thought I was doing flamethrower.
Oh, yeah, do that first.
I wasn't ready for news. So this is the flamethrower. This is torch.
Okay, hang on. Let me bring you a screen here.
Can I borrow that after you're done?
If you can come to Queens, New York, sure, why not?
I would love to see you torch that fucking dude yelling in the background.
So this is the torch that I will be melting snow with tomorrow with the propane tank that is currently right outside my back door.
Right, brand new, spanking new. It's all going to be like, yeah. Okay, make sure there's no spider webs in there, please.
No, it's good. And then see what you were asking. The button right here.
And that's all you press.
That's
and
it.
You chose that instead of a snowblower.
Well, it's much cheaper, and I can't. I have nowhere to put a snowblower. Snowblowers are big. I have nowhere to put it.
It'll probably be much more fun.
This will be much more fun for sure.
Okay.
I'm dying to see my neighbor's reaction when I come out and start burning the snow.
Isidore, I have one at the shop. I have one that we burned off a 2,000 liter propane tank with. So if you really want to play with one, you know we've got an unlimited supply of propane. I'll bring the torch home for you, and you can fucking singe the lawn. Anyway, I am so curious what's going on outside Scotty's store.
Don't want to know.
I just hear things. This is like old time radio. It's beautiful. Let's listen for a second, folks. We got a domestic of homeless people going. All right.
Maybe the cops will be called.
Yeah.
They've already been called once.
Today?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, they've already been called once earlier.
No, I'm trying to hear what is that?
It's a woman.
So you live. It's not just men in your boarding house.
No, it is. They just have friends that come over.
Oh, well, why don't you have friends that come over? And why is your shirt blue now?
Because I was not comfortable in that.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right.
And blue looks better on the camera anyway.
All right. I wish I had a scanner of Scotty's fucking dorm house.
No.
I'd listen to it all night. It'd be fantastic. All right, Big B, are you ready? And then we can bring Jason in a second here.
Yeah, give me a second. Yeah. You can do it.
All right, so let's bring this story. This was a kind of a cute story, guys.
Yeah, there's nothing major about it, but it's a nice little kickoff to the news because things will get a lot worse.
Oh, of course they will. That's the best part of
it. This coming from NBC News. The headline reads: Toddler clears out mom's online shopping cart, orders $2,000 worth of items from Walmart. A New Jersey woman was browsing furniture on Walmart's website and adding items to her cart, but she hadn't yet purchased any of them. So when package after package started arriving at her door, she was so confused. The woman, Madhu Kumar, said she asked her husband and two older children whether they had bought the items, but said it wasn't them. They left Kumar's almost 2-year-old son, Anish, as the lone culprit. Anish, who is most likely still learning how to count, was playing with his mother's phone when he ordered the items totaling almost $2,000. No, he didn't. The wife bought all the shit and is blaming it on her 2-year-old son.
We get behind the scenes.
Everybody here has bought stuff online on their phone through their shopping cart. How hard is it to get to the checkout?
Big B just called bullshit. Well, wait a minute. I got to tell you, though, Isbia keeps things in the cart on Amazon. So, like, if I want to buy something, I got to kind of delete what she's got, figure out what I want, and then remember what the hell was in the cart in the first place.
No, my wife does the same thing on Amazon. She'll put things in the cart and let it sit. And then if I want to buy something, like I have to put it into save for later and then buy my stuff and then put her stuff back in the cart. But that still doesn't answer my question. We've all bought stuff online using our phones. How hard is it to get from ordering to checkout? That's not something a 2-year-old can do, like, and is suddenly going to buy $2,000 worth of items.
Maybe a Mish is much more fluent with electronics than our guests.
He's 2.
My point exactly.
All right. Well, yes, he can have a better internet connection than Jason Scott and have a better microphone than Scotty and Chair, but he's not ordering $2,000 worth of shit from Walmart. That's the wife's doing, and she's blaming it on the son because she doesn't want the husband to get mad.
And you saw that. I don't know what the fuck you need at Walmart that costs that much money.
Well, you see, and in the picture, you see all the boxes that are showing up.
Yeah. That was a very brief story. I thought it was cute. But at the same time, have you ever, given your child your card because they want something online, be it for Xbox Live or some game they're playing, and then you get this very shocking charge because you've forgotten to take the said bank card off of them, and they're ordering all these extra characters or levels or something, and now Big B is distracted. This is the strangest show I've ever done.
We still got a long way to go.
Sorry, I was having a conversation.
Everything okay?
No, yeah. As we were discussing that your wife wants to go get her hair done, my wife just got hers done, so she came down to show me. So we were having a conversation about how it looks, and I think it looks wonderful.
We apologize for tonight's show, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you're having fun. We have a really big audience. We've got lots of people in chat. Anyway, that was just a fun story. So this time I'm going to drop off Scotty. Oh, no, there's Scotty. Hi, Scotty.
He's full screen.
How do I drop? I don't want to. There he is. He's
yeah.
Okay. I got to see what the next story is. I'm really dumbfounded by this show right now. Oh, this is a good one. This is a really good one. We got a video of this too, if it works. Not that anyone's going to work, but I like this one. This is kind of we might get some conversation
as we start moving into the depravity of things yet to come. This coming from the Daily Mail. Headline reads: "A soldier flies home to surprise his parents after being stationed overseas for over 2 years, and accidentally walks in on them having sex."
Why is he wearing a mask in his parents' home?
I have no idea.
Is he not? It's like people driving in a car alone and wearing masks.
Well, I will always say they could be Uber drivers, they could be delivery people going to their next stop. You never know.
You can take your mask off if you're by yourself. I don't care how paranoid you are.
No, but it's not about being paranoid. If you're going from stop to stop to take it off, put it back on, take it off, put it back, it's a pain in the ass. It's easier just to leave it on. Anyway,
I agree. A mask is the most uncomfortable thing in the entire planet. And any chance I get to rip that fucking fungus off my face. Anyway, we digress as usual.
A young man serving in the U.S. military was excited to return home and surprise his parents after over 2 years overseas. But he got a surprise of his own when he unintentionally barged in on them having sex. Joseph Penna from Colorado was stationed in Germany for 2.5 years. But when he was recently placed on R&R, he booked a flight home to see his mother and father. But Joseph saw a lot more than he bargained for when he let himself into their house and opened their bedroom door, finding his mom, Katie, and his dad, Richard, making love on the other side of the room.
They named them by first names. Isn't that cute? It's
Isn't
like
it wonderful?
Movie.
His sister Josephine caught the mortifying moment on camera and shared it on social media, where it has since gone viral.
All right, let's see if we can... let's see if this works this time, BB. We do have the video. Let's try and play it here.
There it is.
Come on, Bobby.
There you go. We lost.
Where's Jason?
I don't know. Jason's now gone, and I can't find Scotty. There's Scotty. All right.
We were surprised and beyond embarrassed, Katie told Cater's News about the incident. My husband and I were talking, quote unquote, which was our code word for sex when the kids were little. And we were in the moment when the door got kicked open, she said. We had no clue that our son Joseph was coming home on his R&R, and he told his sister Josephine, the camera lady, that he wanted to surprise us. In the video, Joseph can be seen excitedly running up the stairs and barging into his parents' room without knocking. It's a robbery, he joked as he pushed open the door. But to his horror, his parents were both naked in bed. As soon as he realized what they were doing, he covered his eyes and backed out of the room.
I don't know about you, but a closed door says something.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a lot of questions about this.
Either mom just got out of the tub, or like a closed door said something. But what's his name? Who's the dad's name? You got everybody's name on this. Richard. You've really studied the story. I really like it. We can really get personal with these people. Richard popped a blue pill, and he's ready to get busy with
Katie.
Richard and Katie. Isn't that cute? And Joseph comes home, and it just so happens that is filming them.
His sister. I don't know his sister's name.
Oh, you were so quick on the other names.
I don't think it mentioned his sister's name.
Oh, she's just the camera girl.
Yeah. So, but now I have questions about this story. So as we watch the video, we hear the dogs barking. Now, as a dog owner, and you as a dog owner, and Scotty as a cat owner-ish, we know if somebody comes home or somebody's at the door, that's when the dogs start barking. They don't just bark for no reason whatsoever.
Right. Even if you're sitting in the living room, like if we're watching a TV show or whatever, and the dog starts to bark, we're like, one of us is up, and you're like, what's the dog barking at?
Right.
Yeah.
So you would automatically, now, even if you're in the bedroom, doing what you're doing, you would still hear the dogs.
So even more so, you would want to get up and see what's going on.
Now, my second question is,
what's his name again? The dad?
Richard.
I guess he could get out with his club and
yes.
Yeah.
Like he's doing a fucking tango. He's fucking.
He's already got a heart on, so he can get his lightsaber out. And
right.
What was it again? Katie. Yeah, Katie could get a butter knife while he's fighting off the robber with his club.
That's right. So the dogs are barking.
Yes.
That's the clue that something's around. Somebody's at the door or something.
Right.
As the sister's going up the stairs with the brother, he opens the door. She immediately starts laughing like she knows what's going on.
Oh, so this was this is not real at all.
I don't think so.
This sounds like a setup.
So if just by watching the video, when you read the story, it sounds real. But when you watch the video,
wait a minute, Casey and what's his fucking name, Ralph?
Richard.
Casey and Richard.
Katie.
Agreed to play this practical joke naked.
I wouldn't even say that they're naked. Okay. I would say that this whole video was set up to get some viral shit going on, because the sister never points the phone into the room. He opens the door. She immediately starts laughing and cackling like this is a big joke.
Right. And he's screaming like he just saw a spider or something.
Right. So, and then he closes the door. But then if you watch the video, he immediately goes back and reopens the door. Like suddenly within that nanosecond, they got dressed.
So we just got faked out here.
I believe it's a fake story.
Okay.
How long was the sister there before he showed up? Because if she was there before he showed up,
she probably lives there, you idiot.
She would have known about this, or never mind.
Okay. I don't know if you've done this recently, but there's a way of making love quietly.
What?
So that, what's the sister? The sister's name we don't know. We'll call her Doe. She could be back in the main floor, enjoying a hot chocolate, playing on her, whatever. And the parents could be making yuck without her knowing. You get creative as parents. You have to. So I throw that right out the door, Scotty.
Okay.
Did Jason Scott ever come back? Let's see. I think there's still a blank screen.
Where is Jason? Did his phone die?
I think we lost Jason Scott. We'll see if he joins us after. Isbia says something loud is much one. What? Can you interpret that, Scotty? It sounds like your neighbors. Being
loud is much one fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's much one fun.
And you guys think you're helping us with this. Oh, she said, sorry. Write this down. Being loud to what?
Being loud to more fuel.
Being loud to more fuel. This is getting even better.
It just took us a while to get there.
I like how she goes from being loud is much one fun to, oh, no, sorry. I mistyped.
I'm going to be careful this time.
Being loud. Sorry, let me rephrase. Being loud to more fuel.
Fits in with the flamethrower.
Right.
Chris Aptor thinks she's having a stroke.
Will you be running for medical attention anytime soon during the show?
Okay. And here is the correct statement, ladies and gentlemen. It's like playing words with friends. Sorry, being loud is much more fun.
Well, good for you, DK.
On the third try.
Well, now we know just a little bit into the personal life of DK and Isbia. Being loud is much more fun.
There you go. Someone note that. All right. I got to get the next story. This is better. Oh, I like this one. This one was kind of fun too. Hang on, I gotta find them. Go ahead, Big B.
This coming from the liberal shit heel fucking site, the Huffington Post.
Fuck Trudeau, piece of shit website.
That's right. Yeah. Fuck them. Man charged after allegedly showing his ass on a flight and refusing to wear his mask. An Irish man on a Delta flight from Dublin to New York. Huh?
This is a story about a bare bum fart.
What?
Remember the bare bum fart?
I remember the bare bum fart. I don't know if he farted though.
Okay, all right. So he showed his ass on a plane.
An Irish man on a Delta flight from Dublin to New York refused to wear a mask, threw a can that hit another passenger, and pulled down his pants and exposed his buttocks to a flight attendant. According to the complaint filed in the Eastern District of New York, Shane McInerney of Galway created numerous disturbances on the January 7th Delta flight that was headed to John F. Kennedy International Airport, right not too far away from me.
So this is close to you.
JFK is close to me, yeah. As a matter of fact, when Stu came to visit New York, that's where he flew into, JFK.
Oh, okay. So JFK. I didn't hear that part. Sorry, I'm reading the chat.
During the approximately 8-hour flight, the defendant repeatedly refused to wear a face mask, despite being asked dozens of times by flight crew personnel. McInerney has been charged with interfering with flight crew, a felony that carries a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. He made a court appearance last week and was released on bond. His attorney, Benjamin Yaster, declined to comment. In a statement,
man, what's the major charge? The mask or the bare bum?
Interfering with a flight crew. That's the major charge. So
I wonder if it was not wearing his mask, because they've turned around flights because people aren't wearing masks. But I wonder if him showing his bare ass.
I think it's it's all lumped into interfering with a flight crew, because the Federal Aviation Association, where federal means government, runs the airplane system here in the U.S. So if you fuck up and get charged with a crime, it is a federal crime. It's not a little.
I just read about someone today. We don't have the story, but I think it was a Canadian guy groped a Delta stewardess or whatever they call them now, and he's facing major prison time just for like grabbing her ass as she walked by. Coffee, tea, or me.
In a statement, Delta said the airline has zero tolerance for unruly behavior at our airports and aboard our aircraft, as nothing is more important than the safety of our people and our customers. According to the complaint, McInerney at one point walked from his seat to complain to an attendant about the food, and on his way back pulled his pants down, mooning the attendant and nearby passengers.
Can you please check my junk for an SPD?
The pilot attempted to speak with McInerney, during which point the passenger put his cap on the pilot's head. He also told the pilot not to touch him and put his fist near the pilot's face.
Well, now I'm seeing this. The bare ass I don't really get, but the threatening to punch the pilot's probably not a really good idea.
Probably not a good idea. As the plane was in its final approach to JFK, McInerney refused to stay in his seat. Instead, standing in the aisle, authorities took him into custody upon landing. Accounts of unruly passenger behavior have risen sharply, with airlines saying there were more than 5,000 episodes last year. The majority of them, over 3,600 cases, included people allegedly refusing to wear face masks.
That's the biggest thing, right? Like, people are just going squirrel crazy. They don't want to wear masks anymore. And like where you are in the States, like you watch TV, you watch sporting events, you watch entertainment things, and no one's wearing a mask. I got to wear a mask if I'm within 6 foot of someone. Like people are getting tired of it. My glasses fog up. I don't like it.
It doesn't do anything. All it does is give the illusion of safety. If it actually worked, nobody would be getting COVID. It doesn't do anything. What those masks are for sterile environments, which is why surgeons use them in the operating room, because it is an utterly sterile environment to not pass germs. You are not in a sterile environment anywhere else on this planet outside of NASA and an operating room. So the masks do absolutely nothing.
There's only 2 places, ladies and gentlemen, on this planet that you can be sterile: NASA and an operating room.
That's it. But yet everybody's forced to wear a mask. That doesn't do anything.
I hate it. I really do. I do my best. I sanitize. I try to stay away from people whenever possible. I actually really like it. You know, this curbside pickup and I just send Isbia, and then as she walks in the door, instead of a flamethrower, I have one of those those jet streamers you clean the floor with, and I just spray her down, and everything's cool. But I know, in all reality, I hate wearing masks. I'm fucking sick of it. Like Chris Apthorpe. I don't know if he's still there. He's coaching hockey this year. I went on the bench once this year on the juvenile game because they didn't know how to coach. I got a mask on. I'm trying to coach a fucking hockey game. That's like a ventriloquist without a fucking dummy. Okay? It doesn't work.
No, it does. Unless you're sitting there with an open chest cavity in front of you or preparing to land on fucking Mars, you don't need a mask.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, man. Anyway. So my next question is, just before we move on to the next story, is how come all I get on a flight is a screaming baby? Like, why can't somebody drop their drawers? Not that I'm interested in it, but just for a little bit of excitement on a flight that I'm on.
Would you really want somebody like that on your flight? I mean, realistically, if I'm on a flight, I just want to get to my destination and be left the fuck alone.
Right. And Chris has a great point. Players don't have to wear them because they have helmets on. Right. Helmets with cages, less protection than a mask, but the coaches do. It's Chris, if you haven't learned by now, it's like Big B's famous line. You can't dine inside, but you can dine inside, outside.
If the inside is outside.
Yeah. It's a fucked up planet we live on nowadays. And this is one of the main reasons I didn't want to coach. Like I just don't, it's not the same anymore. Anyway. What do we got next? That was okay. That was a good one. This is our last one, right?
This is our last one.
The last one with video. And if this is Cave Crew material, this is Cave Crew material.
It comes from our favorite state.
And here we go. And just look at them. Look at these two side by side. Could they be pen pals? I bet you if we did a 23andMe, somewhere along the line, these two are related.
Were they together in cell block D?
Yeah.
We were cellmates.
Yes. You guys, Scotty, lower your eyes a little bit for the camera. You're a little bit older. But yeah, look at these two. Anyway, carry on.
This coming from the Smoking Gun.
Oh, the Smoking Gun.
And I believe, I want to say that we've touched on this story once before because it sounded familiar.
But you know what? This may happen more often than not.
Well, it's true. But even if we did, this is a follow-up because this is new information.
Yeah.
This coming from Florida, ladies and gentlemen, everybody's favorite state, where if you want interesting shit to happen, go to Florida.
And I don't have it queued up. I apologize.
That's okay. A man who engaged in sexual conduct with a pair of large stuffed animal toys at a Target store in Florida was sentenced today to 6 months probation after pleading no contest.
For begging Winnie the Pooh.
Well, it is an inanimate object, so it's not like he still didn't rape technically. Have you?
I have still not raped.
Okay.
You thought you'd catch me on that. I have still not raped, nor will I. But it's kind of bestiality, is it not?
It's an inanimate object. It's not alive. And it's not a corpse either. So it's not necrophilia.
I agree, but it's kind of like me humping a sponge or something. Anyway, go ahead.
He was sentenced to 6 months probation after pleading no contest to indecent exposure and criminal mischief. Cody Meter entered his misdemeanor plea before the circuit court judge, who also ordered the St. Petersburg man to pay $725 in court costs and fines. Meter seen in that picture, was arrested in late 2019 after willfully and maliciously damaging Target goods by ejaculating on the merchandise. Hold on while I write this down.
Hang on. What? And maliciously?
Willfully and maliciously.
Okay.
I'm writing things down. Show names are a coming.
It might take us till the end of the show, but we always come on and then carry on to the next part of that sentence. This is beautiful. He was willfully and maliciously what?
Damaging Target goods by ejaculating on the merchandise.
Damaging Target goods by ejaculating on the merchandise.
That's right.
And you are mad at the guy. So he gets 6 months probation, yet the guy who pulled down his pants on the airplane is going to jail for how long?
Up to 20 years.
20 years for pulling your pants down on a plane, but you can willfully and maliciously ejaculate on merchandise in a store and get away with 6 months probation plus court costs.
Well, Target's not run by the federal government, thank God.
Okay, this is wonderful. I have a video, by the way, when you're ready.
Okay. Meter initially took a stuffed unicorn to the children's bedding department, exposed himself.
Should be more than probation. This is a pedophile.
Well, as long as children weren't there.
Okay, who else is in the children's bedding department?
I don't know. He initially took a stuffed unicorn to the children's bedding department, exposed himself, then took the unicorn and placed it against his penis and began a sexual motion like the subject was trying to have sex with the unicorn.
He places it against his penis and begins a sexual motion.
Began a sexual motion.
Why am I imagining a fucking Great Dane? something.
And Shortside is now worried about his Amazon purchases. He's saying he's hoping no one's blowing their load on his Amazon purchases.
Geez. I'm concerned about that now, too. But now you know why Amizo, or whatever his name is, his mom was ordering online at Walmart instead of going to the fucking store.
That's right. Wearing shorts and a Star Wars t-shirt.
Oh, no.
Meter then proceeded to the front of the store and picked up an Olaf snowman from a display featuring characters from the Disney film Frozen and began having sex with the stuffed animal, and it was all on video.
Right. That brings me to this. I hope it works. Let's get rid of this. And the last video worked fine, ladies and gentlemen.
And there was more to the story after the video.
I know, but we got to see. What was his name? Casey?
Meters.
I can't tell.
Cody Meter.
Right. I can't tell if this is Olaf or the unicorn, but this is, what is the camera we want Scotty to get?
Closed circuit.
Closed circuit here, folks. Oh, it's working again. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, there's something happening in the corner.
Oh, yeah. So this would be Olaf because he's in the Frozen section.
How can you tell? Oh, someone's watching on. There's a security guard zooming in on getting off on this. Okay. Oh, there he is.
He's pulling his pants up. Look at him.
Pants up.
Oh, my God.
And acting like nothing. Not checking his phone. He uploaded this to fucking Pornhub. He's standing there. I'm really sorry. He's apologizing. It's not what you think. Oh, no, he's
picking up again.
He's
going back from. Oh no, he's wiping it off.
Star Wars shirt.
He's using his Star Wars shirt to wipe off his jizz.
Well, there's DNA evidence there, Big B. And now he's placing.
Wiping it on the wall.
I don't know.
No, like.
Well,
I would think if you did something like that, you'd want to fucking run.
Oh, he's not paying attention to anything.
No, he's frothing at the mouth for he's so overwhelmed by stuffed animals.
A short side says he's going back for seconds.
Who needs a whorehouse when you got a Target toy section?
This guy is as calm as a. Okay, there you go. Oh, he's picked it up. Oh, he's even nice enough to place it back where he got it.
Oh, look at that! How nice! He cleaned it and put it back.
There should have been a security guard right
that
there.
was the Olaf we saw.
Oh, that's gross.
Just like nothing happened. Check
He's
his
like,
Facebook.
nah.
And the lady walks by. She didn't have a clue. Look, that's
Don't pick that one up.
And off he goes.
He just calmly walks down. When confronted, cops say Meter admitted to doing stupid stuff and admitted that he had nutted on the Olaf stuffed animal. Camera recorded Meter being engaged with the Olaf doll. The two stuffed animals violated on Meter are pictured in the police videos, in the police photos.
So, is anybody going to buy a stuffed animal again?
Nope. Not after that.
Don't buy the one on top.
Right. Yes. Go underneath and get ones that at least don't look like it has jizz on it.
Yeah.
Was he banned? I wonder if he was banned from all Targets.
I'm still having a tough time with this, and I mean, BB, you are a resident judge.
Yep.
So the guy on the plane wouldn't wear a mask. I get it. It's federal. I get it. We're up in the air. I get it. We're living in the ages of a very dangerous pandemic. He pulled his pants down. And indeed, he did put his fist up to the pilot, which was probably the deal breaker. But this guy was fucking banging. He was honking on fucking Olaf, whatever that thing's name is. I don't have kids that young. I don't know Frozen.
Yeah, Olaf.
He was honking on Olaf twice.
I can't say your argument is wrong, but I'm just going by the laws. The dude that pulled his pants down, again, it's governed by the federal government. It's a Federal Aviation Association. So anything he does criminally on the plane, and threatening a pilot is criminal, is a federal crime. It's not a local misdemeanor crime where you can get probate. Because in normal circumstances, he wouldn't even probably get sentenced to anything because he didn't do anything.
So let's put this into a apples and oranges kind of comparison. I can do the hokey pokey in my birthday suit in front of 100,000 people at the Super Bowl. But if I go into like a small claims court with like 10 people and I do the hokey pokey in my birthday suit, I'm in big trouble.
It is two different things, yes, because it's governed by different agencies.
Gotcha.
So, and especially after 9/11, the world of aviation completely changed. You can't do shit on an airplane. Anything you do on an airplane, you will go to jail for. And that's just a fact. If you're in a Target, fucking a stuffed animal, yes, that's heinous, deviant, and god awful.
It's just
you're not hurting a person. First of all, you're not exposing yourself to anybody else. You're doing it as you saw him. He's hiding, kind of doing it, so he's not really hurting anybody but himself. Fucking a stuffed toy in a supermarket is a misdemeanor. Yes, it is a misdemeanor.
Great question in chat. So fucking a stuffed toy in a supermarket is a misdemeanor.
Yes, because he got 6 months probation. He didn't do jail time. It's a misdemeanor.
I think over in England, it's not a misdemeanor.
I don't know the specific laws of fucking stuffed animals in department stores in England. I'm sorry.
We need a follow-up story on this. We need the laws of defecating in an airline or a spacecraft versus fucking a stuffed animal or inanimate object.
Can Short Size cite me the exact law of fucking stuffed animals in Target aisle 9?
This is when we need Jason Scott, except he's gone into the Twilight Zone right now.
Is his video still up? Like it's still a blank screen?
Gone. He probably didn't plug his phone in. Anyway, Scotty, I don't know what happened at your place, but it got really quiet.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Was there a stabbing?
Not that I'm aware of. I haven't heard any sirens yet.
So do you lie awake while you're sleeping in the recliner and just
listen?
Do you get a blanket yet, by the way?
Yeah, I have a blanket.
Okay.
I have a comforter.
Yes, it's hanging up behind him. Don't you see it?
Oh, that's his blanket. Okay.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. No, they're supposed to be blackout curtains, but they're not really blackout curtains.
Okay, wait a minute. You have a window?
I have 3.
You have 3 windows?
Mm-hmm.
You got no kitchen, you got no bathroom, but you got a fucking 3 windows.
I'm at the front of the house on the 2nd floor, so it looks like they built out a little bit. So I have a front window, and then I have 2 side windows.
So what you have to do, and I think I've asked this more than once. What you have to do is, I know you can't do it now because you want to fuck up your connection. But anytime during the week, just take a small video, a wraparound of where that room that you're in, so we can see the windows, we can see where the bed is, where the chair is located, just things like a nice 360 view of the room, and then post it up on Cave Crew.
I was thinking about that earlier, and that's what the plan is for this week.
Can you also take a video of like you walking up the stairs, going to your room after a long day with your chair, and that fucking nutty Mexican woman who's screaming that she's hungry in the hallway? Do you guys not have food kitchens there?
I have no idea. None.
Why would she pick your random house to run through the halls, knocking on everyone's door, saying she's hungry?
I think it's just that one particular room. It's been going crazy over there for like a few hours, so it's finally gotten quiet.
Do you have a refrigerator in your room, like a mini fridge?
I don't. I need to get one though.
There you go. Bar fridge is next on the list.
Yeah.
Yep. I need another set of shelves for my clothes, and then I need a mini fridge. We have a microwave downstairs, so I don't need to really get one.
But I'd be scared.
But a mini fridge would be nice.
I'd be. I'm gonna heat my soup up, and then I'd hear that fucking hola out in the fucking hallway. Like, do you have any weapons? Like, Big B can send you some stuff.
I got a chair. I've got stuff.
He's gonna go ECW style on anybody that comes through the door.
Exactly.
Now we finally know what the chair is for.
It's my bodyguard.
You could damage someone with that chair.
One of my coworkers and we're both big wrestling fans, and he was thinking about if there was a way to jerry-rig something that we can connect to like the top of the door, so when I open it up, chair would come flying down and hit me in the face.
Well, wouldn't you want it to hit someone else?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Sanity check. Why would you want, when you open the door, the chair hits you in the face? Do you really think your coworker's a friend?
He's nuts. So I didn't think of that as anything out of the ordinary.
I would think the person opening the door getting hit by a chair every time they came home to be nuts. No offense.
That'd be true.
Anyway, please, can you get, never mind a fridge, can you get like security camera or whatever we've been calling those things.
You can get those little like mini cameras. I guess they sell them on Amazon. You can just stick one outside my door and it just videotape whatever's going out in the hallway.
Would anyone really care if you got pets at this place? Like, it sounds like you'd be able to get your own cat or dog.
Well, the cat would be fine, but it would just be really stinky in here because of the cat litter.
We'll change the cat litter and throw it out.
You're making weird eye movements on that. What
Right, like he's never heard of changing cat litter before.
What is so weird? Did you not change the cat litter when you lived with Angie?
Yes, I did. I did, actually. I was the only one who did it.
Okay.
Okay, so why would it be stinky then? I have 3 cats. I understand what it takes to take care of cats. Why would it be stinky in the room if you change the cat litter? It wouldn't.
It wouldn't, but it's still an extra expense. The cat's an extra, and I have to go find a cat. So I think I'll be fine pet wise for a while till I find another place.
Okay, good. Good. All right. I guess we can begin to name the show, ladies and gentlemen. So you people out there in chat, you've been quite vocal throughout the show. We'll look to you guys first. We'll just kind of talk for a few minutes.
I'm gonna try to while we figure out the name of the show. I'm gonna try to figure out what happened to Jason.
Yeah, like he lives in he lives in a big city and stuff. I know he has internet. I don't know why the guy doesn't buy a fucking laptop or something. But maybe he's with Amanda now. We haven't heard from Amanda in a while.
Well, that's true. I mean, he could be.
Amanda might have wanted Wendy's or something, and he might be going for a drive. Doesn't mean he can't call us while he's
right. And that'd be nice if he went out and called us, and we could have ordered something as well.
Right. So, Scotty, while we're waiting to see if anyone, I don't know if it depends what's pink. I missed that one. Are you gonna do more with chair? Like, this was a big thing. This is what got your foot in the door. This is what got you your job.
Okay.
All of a sudden, we don't even see chair anymore.
Chair and I are okay. So I will come clean on what happened on Friday.
That's today.
Okay.
No, Wednesday. That's what it was.
Okay. That's
okay.
You're the week as well.
Wednesday, I went to go see the chiropractor.
Right.
Then I got on a bus to go home. About halfway through the trip, my bladder decided that it needed to be made aware of, so I got off the bus. This is on
Wednesday.
No, I'm trying to think of where it is, and it's on a street. It's called Carson Street.
Did you abandon chair?
No, chair didn't come with me. Okay, chair didn't make the trip, and I'm grateful that it didn't. So I'll tell you the second part of the story. Get off the bus, go do my thing.
You're a better storyteller than Orson Welles, by the way. You just keep hanging on the end of our fucking seat.
Whatever.
Get it out, for fuck's sake.
I am, and you're interrupting.
No, you're like, what's the name of that street? We don't know Pittsburgh. Make up a name.
Okay, it's called Carson Street. So I'm at the end of Carson Street, and there are bus stop signs everywhere. So I went to go try and catch another one, and it didn't come for a while, so I just kept walking. So I ended up walking from Carson Street to my house, which took about 2.5 hours.
You got your steps in.
I got my steps in.
So what the fuck does this have to do with chair?
Well, if chair was with me, I would not have made the trip back.
Okay, I can't imagine the chair weighs more than about 1.5 pounds.
Well, in some areas there is no walkway or very little walkway, and there was still snow on the ground, so it was a little deep. So there was areas that if I had chair, it wouldn't have been very precarious for me to keep walking.
If I had chair, it would have been very precarious for me to keep walking.
Yeah.
I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
A fucking card table chair. It's not like you're carrying a fucking sofa on your back.
You had to be there. Let's put it that way.
What you need
carrying an umbrella. It's not that big a chair.
Here's what you need to do. You need to get like a bungee cord or like a rope or something to tie it around the top of chair so you can hang it over your shoulder like a knapsack.
Like
or,
Hawkeye.
Right. You just you hang it over there and carry it like that.
It's in the works. It'll get done.
Like chair, it's in the works, my ass. Like chair is your quiver, is what Big B's saying. Chair would be your quiver, and you would carry it on your back, and just think about it. If the bus didn't come, and there's bus stops everywhere, that would be really confusing to me, by the way. I feel like I was in like a hall of mirrors of bus stops. But anyway, that nonetheless, you're waiting for the bus to come. Instead of walking 2.5 hours, you'd have something to sit on.
Well, Chris Apthorpe, apparently he walked away for a second. He wants to know, did you shit on the bus or what?
No, he did
not.
No,
I exited the bus, went out, did my thing, and then waited for a bus. Bus never came, so I just kept walking.
I just thought of something really cool. Now, you guys wouldn't know this because Chris is my friend on Facebook, but he's giving away a chair that is almost exactly the same as yours. And you can return that thing to Rent-A-Center and stop paying your bi-weekly payments or whatever for the next 3 years. And Chris Apthorpe would donate a chair for you. It's a really nice leather recliner, gently used.
I kind of like my chair.
Chris thinks your stories are horrible. At least he's honest.
I'm never going to say anything ever again, story-wise. I'm not going to say nothing.
I have breaking news.
I have breaking news as well.
Yours may be the same as mine.
Boa.
Yeah.
Boa.
Oh, I have Amanda chiming in. Is that your news?
Yes, that's my news.
Okay, go ahead. I'll let you.
Okay. Well, actually, I have dual breaking newses. One was sent directly to me, but first we will. I have breaking news about Jason. Amanda, I had messaged and I asked where Jason went. Amanda came back and said it was a bad connection for whatever reason, and apparently the thing that she bought him was good for charging, but not for the headphones.
So does he not have headphones with a wire?
I don't know.
Okay.
She also says he is not with her, and she doesn't want Wendy's.
Okay.
There is other breaking news. Short Sai has been talking about your mic for a while. I don't know if you've realized it, but he's mentioned it in chat.
Yeah.
And now he's messaging me personally. As said, and he's still typing. I have to wait to see what he says. As said, if Scotty wants a decent mic, he can just pay for postage. My other half has this going, which is a blue USB mic.
Oh, I have one of those. I also have an ATR 2100.
Is the blue a spherical one? Is it round?
Yes.
Yes. I have one of those as well. I also have an ATR 2100.
Why
aren't you fucking using it?
So why aren't you? Yeah, because Short Side says the one that his wife has going. He says you're welcome to it, but you look like you have one. Then why aren't you using it?
I don't know. He's making weird faces again.
Maybe he's getting ready to kill somebody. I don't know.
No, it's actually working. It's the microphone I'm using.
Okay.
Well, there you go, short side. He's using a blue mic. That's the snowball. It looks like the blue snowball.
I would recommend a ATR 2100, which is under $100. I have one sitting over there. And anyway, I use the Shure, but
I would recommend a KSM 44, which is $1,000.
you can't even afford to buy the recliner he's sitting on.
If I can get a good mic and a mic stand, I would be happy with that. So
Give him
something
an
to
ATR
look into.
2100. ATR 2100 would be your best starter.
Right.
I used that for years until I finally decided to get this thing.
Just know people are looking out for you. We have short side messaging me.
Yeah.
He says, because he's still listening. He says, okay, no worries. Not sure why his sound is so shite then. He says your sound is shitty.
Well,
I don't know. It's probably the echo in the room as well. So I don't know. It's probably not.
That's why, Big B, I think you have the same kind of mic as me. The one I look for.
You do not have the same kind of mic I do.
No, but the same type as you is it doesn't pick up shit around.
It's not omnidirectional.
It's a unidirectional, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's why it's this. That's why it's sitting this way, because it's on either side of the mic. It's not in the front.
Mine's pointed right at me because it only picks up what's close to me. Whereas what you got, Scotty, it
grabs everything.
Yeah, it's for watching geese fly.
Exactly. Yeah.
I have more breaking news, by the way.
Okay, more breaking news, ladies and gentlemen.
Jason Scott has chimed in with, he says, technical difficulties. Audio was cutting in and out, and there was a lag.
Yeah. Short Side has a mic if you want, Jason Scott.
That's what I was just saying, that he has, his wife has a blue mic going out.
I'm throwing it out there to anybody. You want to be on radio? Like, come on. At least Scotty's sitting up these days. Anyway, so nobody had a name for the show.
In chat? It doesn't look like it.
I don't see anything. And they were all like right into it for a while.
Well, Short Side was talking to me about Scotty's mic, so give him a second.
Short Side, by the way, also posted in the Facebook group this music clip that he did for his wife for her show. Short Side, I know you won't come on the show or do anything. If you'd like to do some like little stingers or music breaks for us, we would appreciate it, and we would give you full credit.
Also, Short Side, we had discussed this before. When am I coming on your wife's show?
Yeah, I want to too, but I wasn't even invited in the first place.
I was invited, but never got a date, never got nothing. It was just like, okay, we'll hook it up, and that was it. That was like 6 months ago.
Yeah, Short Side messaged me, and he listened to my show as well. So I might be tagging him for some intros or something.
There you go. Short Side's a good guy. We like Short Side.
Yeah.
He says he keeps asking his wife for me, so I'm waiting. I'm anxiously awaiting.
And I love horror movies, and I'm also very fluent in sex, which I think the show is about. It's like screams and moans or something like that, right? Like, I think I'm a perfect fit. But anyway, and he loved your music show. I think you can listen to music anywhere, Spotify. Anywhere.
Yeah.
Fucking talk and get some guests on. Anyway,
I still got to figure out how to get Big B on my show. So.
I'm waiting. We could do a great music show together.
Yep.
I'll tune into that one. Here's what I got. Now I'll go back to Scotty. I got, he is going back for seconds.
Okay.
I've got, no one likes someone who bogarts it.
Okay.
I also liked willfully and malicious. And way, way, way back to the epicenter, I also wrote down bomb cyclone.
There you go.
Thought that was good. Scotty, I know you've been distracted throughout the show, but do you have anything?
What was it? The bum. I forgot to write it down. The bum one, the brass bum, or Can't remember what it was.
The brass bum. I'm going to write that down.
The brass bum.
Never mentioned, but I'm going to write that down. The brass bum. Because you might have just stole the show by making a complete fucking idiot out of yourself. A brass bum.
Oh my goodness! And now we have to we have to wait to see if DK can guess how many I have.
Yeah, I'm still trying to recover from that. I thought like Stu, he'd be oh.
It's the willfully malicious one.
Is nowhere close to the brass bum right now.
Whatever.
I'm gonna say that Big B. He was busy, but he was writing down a lot. I think Big B has 8.
Ooh, 8. You are very, very wrong.
Oh.
I have 5.
I was close. I was going to guess 4.
Next week, I will go to you.
First one, which will be a show note, not a name, but I still like it. That will cause her to get pink eye. You have to wait for DK to write that down.
Long one. Give me a second.
I know that's a long one. That's why I said it's going to be a show note, but I like it.
You guys could always sing karaoke while I'm writing things down.
Well, Scotty's fucking vaping.
Pulling hair out of the fucking his incisor or something. Anyway, what is next?
Bear bum fart.
That's the one.
That's what brass bum was.
That's apparently what brass bum was. He was thinking of bear bum fart.
Yeah, I couldn't remember exactly how it went, but that's the one I like too.
Okay.
Next up, pink eye for pets.
You're on the pink eye.
We had a couple of ones for pink eye, but I think we have something better.
Okay. Number 4.
Number 4, which was very good, and I wanted this to be the show name until something else came up. Being loud to more fuel.
Hang on, say that again.
Being loud to more fuel.
Being loud to more fuel. Oh, that was Isbia.
That was Isbia, that's right.
Being loud to more fuel. Okay. Hang on. We got to start doing this. We got to start doing this. And the one you want to be the show name is
ejaculating on the merchandise.
You guys can talk, by the way.
I was taking a sip of my beer. My I don't have anything left. I have to buy more beer, by the way. I have none left.
All right.
Uh-oh.
I think we've got a good kerfuffle of show notes and names. I do like Bear Bum Fart. That was cool. They'll probably appear in the show notes, but I have to mention again. So we got ejaculating on the merchandise and the brass bum.
Let's go with the ejaculating on merchandise. I like that one.
And what was the other one you liked? Oh, willfully and malicious?
Yeah, willfully and malicious.
That'll probably go in the show notes.
Short size says stuffed toy misdemeanors.
Oh, good one. Good one.
That's not bad.
Not bad. All right. Folks, if we don't have any objections, we're going to go with ejaculating on the merchandise should draw a lot of ears to the show. The brass bum. Your bum fart. The brass bum.
Came out of nowhere. Had nothing to do with anything that was said, but it's still a good name.
I was trying to, because I get confused sometimes. I'm like, well, what did we say it was? I'm just trying to draw the parallel there.
Well, you see, that's why I hold the official book.
You've got it written down. Scotty, don't listen to Chris. Your stupidity is what is important to the show. If anyone knows, this is not nightly news with Dan Rather. Okay, we're hoping on the fun.
Okay.
And Short Size says, "Good choice. Will encourage all the right intention."
That's right.
Right. We're gonna hit our target audience.
Speaking of which, we have a lady that comes in. She calls the store and has us prepare 2 pizzas for her. And I told her about the show, and she said she was going to listen and sign up. So I'm hoping that she's done that.
You make pizzas at the gas station.
Mm-hmm. They're supposed to be really good. I don't eat pizza, but they're supposed to be really, really good.
Wait, you don't eat pizza at all? Like ever? Pizza ever?
I've tried pizza and I will throw up.
Remember, he's lactose intolerant.
Oh,
But he ate a whole fucking cup of mac and cheese. I don't give a shit if he's lactose intolerant.
It's probably not even real cheese.
Well, at gas station pizza, no. You haven't been to New York, right?
No.
All right. So if you ever come to New York, then you have to have pizza. That's real pizza.
Okay.
Short Size says, petrol pizza. Spicy.
It's spicy.
Spicy.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. I feel honored. Short Size has been here 2 weeks in a row. I hope he doesn't disappear on us again because it's so much fun to have him. Everybody else in chat, you've been a blast. We love having you. Hopefully, we can figure out how Jason Scott can hold a charge, and we'll have him back as well. All right. Say good night, Scotty.
Night, Scotty. Night, guys.
Later.
Have a good week.
Here we go.
Thank you very much for listening to the show. Now stay safe, take care, and wash your hands.
I want you to pack up and get out.
Get the hell out of here! Go! Just go! Get out! Get the hell out!
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.
This is Radio. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Fox and Friends in the morning, they're very honorable people.